my marketing team, we keep calling it like old Kanye versus new Kanye. Like, we don't want to teach the old Kanye anymore. We got to teach the new Kanye. So Orlando was the weekend that I taught new Kanye content. FHL was the first time that I realized, like, oh, the goals that I thought that only celebrities and like people who were just like painted with a stroke of luck or whatever, that they were the only peoples that were able to achieve that. But then I was like, oh, there's normal everyday people at Funnel Hacking Live that use this formula and framework and system and software and are able to have this amazing lifestyle that I thought you had to just like be born into or be hit with the lucky stick. When I was a kid, so we used to go to dinner theaters for fun. Why else do people go to dinner theaters? And so sometimes they have like audience participation things. And there was one time that they like pulled me up and I was supposed to be like at the edge of the stage pretending to be a fan and like, ah. And I was so like shy and worried about what other people would think looking at me. And so I was like kind of like just half doing it, not giving it my all. And then when I went back to my table, my mom was like, why didn't you go all in? Like, you had the opportunity, you want to be, at the time I wanted to be an actress and like you want to be on stages and stuff, but like you didn't go all in and give it your all. Again, why not? And then I guess I realized at that time, like, I think in the moment I was embarrassed of what people would think of me if I didn't do a good enough job, so I didn't give it my all. And I was like, I should have given it my all, and even if I looked silly, at least I was giving it my all. So then after that, my mom I don't think she even realizes that like that conversation changed everything for me, that from then I would, any opportunity, whether it was like on a stage or performing or whatever, because I did a lot of like artsy things growing up, that I just gave it my all and like just pushed down the fear. And whether it was like singing or competing or dancing or whatever, I think instead of feeling the fear and like kind of trying to hide behind half doing it, I would just do it, because even if I was going to be criticized, I did my best. So now anytime I walk on a stage, it's like I put on blinders to the fear. And I have never spoken on a stage with 5,000 people in the audience. And I wondered about that, because people have asked, are you nervous? And I think I didn't even give myself the chance to ask that question. But then when I did, I was like, am I? And I don't know, because I feel like I just blocked out the possibility of being nervous, because I'm like, I'm just gonna do it. And I'm gonna give it my all, even if I'm afraid of what that looks like. I have thought about, because I visualized the entrance for months, listened to the music, imagine my name being called out, walking on the stage. And last year when I would see people entering the stage, I would be like, I want them to like run out and be like, oh my God, I'm here. And I don't know if I'm gonna do that now. I don't know what that looks like. What was the question?
But no, I think you're right. Like, when it's something you wanted for a long time, so it's not a surprise. Like,
yeah. I'm not like, oh my God, I'm doing it. I wanted this.
Yeah, you wanted it, and you've like mentally prepared for it as much as possible up until this point.
Now it's a whole new level of mental preparation, because it's actually happening. It's not just wishing and hoping. It's now this is happening. Now I practice my presentation and visualize as much of what that looks like, but you can't even plan what it's actually going to look like or feel like.
No, and I think you're right by saying like not even entertaining the idea of being nervous, because that almost gives like failure an option. You know, like it's not an option for me, because I can't let that be a thing. So if you're like, I don't even think about being nervous, because as soon as you start thinking about being nervous, you're like, well, what if I do this?
Yeah. What if I fall down? What if I...
Jennifer Lawrence can do the Oscars, so can you.
Just own it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think as soon as you're like, I didn't even entertain that idea, it's because in your head, you're like, this is going to be great. I'm going to go up there and I'm going to crush it. Yeah. Because there's no plan B. Like, there's no option. Mm-hmm. You're like, well, guess I'll try again next year. Different 5,000 people will hopefully not remember. Cool.